What's up, everybody? So I just unboxed the MGC 2x2, and I said I was going to do a review and setup guide for it soon, so I guess this is it. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out. I'll put a link in the description. But out of the box, this came super tight, and the corner cutting, it couldn't even do 45 degrees. So first, I just took a screwdriver and I loosened it by half a turn. Or actually not half a turn. I think I actually loosened it by a quarter of a turn on every single side, obviously. And then it was already pretty fast. Like I'm able to execute my algs very fast on this. And then since I didn't loosen it that much, corner twists aren't really a problem right now. So then I just lubed it with some weight 5. I got a huge syringe, I know. But I just put some weight 5 on the pieces. I didn't take apart the cube because I'm not huge on 2x2. I'm hoping to become more serious about it, but right now I'm not too serious. So I think this still needs some setting up to do, and I think I can do that with some Martian because the weight 5 made it a little bit gummy, which slowed it down a tiny bit. Okay, don't do that. So I can put in some weight 5, not weight 5, I can put in some Martian just on the pieces, just like that. I don't know if you can see that right there. Yeah, there we go. And then you can just like work this in, because right now, as you can probably hear, it's very loud and clacky, and I'm not sure if it sounds dry, but it's a tiny bit dry still, so this will help break some of that nice smooth turning feeling in. And right now it feels pretty good, you know. My main before this was the Diantangen V1, and the MGC is my new main. Basically immediately out of the box after breaking in a little bit, start to speed up quite a lot. And the Dian isn't that quick of a 2x2. Like, sure, it's quick, but this is way quicker. Like I can do my algs way faster on this, and it's not so quick that it's uncontrollable, but it still has a lot of control with it. And it is very loud, and the shades, I should probably talk about the shades a little bit. What did I just do? Okay, so here we go. So the orange compared to my last main, the MGC. So the orange, as you can see, is a little bit lighter on the MGC, and the red seems to be about the same. It may be a little bit darker on the Dian. The yellow, I don't know why, but it just seems a little bit duller to me. I'm not a huge fan of that. I really like the bright yellow. And then the green and blue. It's darker in the Dian. So basically, it's just darker. Basically, every single shade is darker on this, except for the yellow, which is brighter. What did I do with this? And then with this, let me just fix this pattern. With this, like, the shades aren't that important when I solve, because I can recognize the colors perfectly fine. It's just up to my preference, I guess. You know, I always prefer to have a dark blue because I solve green cross normally. On 2x2 I'm color neutral, obviously, but normally my eyes automatically like dark blues for some reason. But yeah, after I loosen the tension by about a quarter turn, it can corner cut 45 fairly easy, like that, and then a little bit over is where it starts to become a little bit stuck. That one was good. That one was good. And then here is where it starts to reverse corner cut. And the reverse corner cuts are super smooth. Like, I don't know if you can see that, not that place, but here I apply a tiny bit of pressure and it immediately goes. And I really like that about this cube because it's super reliable during solves. And I don't get as many catches as this, which I had to make like super loose to have good corner cutting, whereas this is still very tight and very stable. So this is why I like this a lot more. It's faster, it's more stable, and it's much more reliable than any other 2x2 I tried. although it is very loud. So if you don't like loud cubes, this may not be an amazing option for you, but this is honestly the best 2x2 I've ever tried before. I haven't tried the MGC Elite, but just because this is not the Elite version, I bet you that one's good as well. I've heard many good things about it. And I think that one's also kind of loud, so maybe they have a similar feeling. Like this one's very clacky, and the plastic seems to be very thick compared to this one. It seems to be a little bit heavier. I'm not sure if it's actually heavier or if it's just like denser in some places. Like this, it seems to be more evenly weighted around the whole entire cube, whereas this, it seems to be more weight is concentrated in the core, which is a good thing for me. You know, the pieces seem a little bit lighter and more effortless to turn, and the magnets are extremely strong. I don't know if you can see that. They probably didn't have to be this strong. Diane is about the same, but with 2x2, you're holding every single one of the pieces, so it doesn't need to have magnet strength this strong because you can already stabilize it by just holding it like this. It's not like a 3x3 where the top layer and the middle layer can be misaligned. This, you're literally holding everything, so strong magnets are not necessary. But yeah, this is my review. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and consider subscribing if you have not already. Thank you for watching. Bye.